Hey guys. So, I just broke 20,000 subscribers. So, what that means.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome. When we live in our dream. Everything is shattered when we stick together. Side by side, you and I, going forever. Let's party forever. We're the same, I'm like you like me. We're all working on our team. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome. When we live in our dream.
Yo, rock time, let's go. We are news, everyone's talking. Everything's awesome. New opportunity, hungry time for us. Community, feel more awesome than an awesome pasta. We pop body and chocolate frosting. 3 years later, I shot the frosting. Everything is awesome. Got 2 round 2. And it's all salute. It's all awesome.
It's shattered when we stick together. Side by side, you and I, going forever. Let's party forever. We're the same, I'm like you like me. We're all working on our team. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome. We're living our dreams.
Blue skies, springs, we just came to awesome things. A Nobel Prize, piece of string. Love everything.
Allergies, Greek antiquities, brand new bands.
My favorite part, sorry, ready?
The best trees, stars, blogs,
They're awesome.
rocks, and socks.
They're awesome.
Pigs and kings and twigs.
They're awesome. Everything we do
One day
is awesome.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome.
That was actually a request by one of my subscribers. They said, since you broke 20,000 subscribers, I think you should play the song Everything is Awesome. And you know what? I concur with that wholeheartedly because that song is awesome. Anyway, hey guys, the Black Critic Guy, and welcome to BCG-Mas in July. If you got that, I wouldn't say it's a clever pun, but if you got the pun, there you go. 20,000 subscribers, celebratory live chat. I'm, of course, the Black Critic Guy, Tony Watley II. And before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to all the people that have been sitting here, all 19 of you, and there were 17 before the live chat started. And actually, I just saw a comment here that says, incoming, what's it called? Incoming copyright warnings. I think I could put up with it. I've done it before on a live chat. Like I did one with Justin Timberlake's song "It's Not a Bad Thing." I got actually like a little warning, but it didn't really hit me like with a strike. So I think I should be fine. If it does, I'll take the video down, even though that fucking song is awesome. Anyway, so yeah, real quick shout out to all the people that have been here so far. We got Christian Alonso. Hello, Christian. Welcome. Child of Tachibana and Otona. I'm tired. Otonashi. I love it. I love it. Brady DD. I hope that's how you pronounce it. What's up, man? Learning TG545I or 5455. What's up? Darth PP22. Juliet Valdez. Welcome. Leonardo Juan, of course, always a pleasure to see you. Dragon Slayer 817, Joe Phillips, Gibbs 123 LP, Corbin Petty, Hana Otaku Banana, John Ib, Vibe, Vibe. Okay, Star 6 Wars 1, welcome. The X Eric Pie, Diana Frey, Otaku with Glasses, welcome. TVG welcome. Let's see. Changamir McClam, welcome. And Javar, or Ja, so bad with names. Juva Loxer. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Welcome, everybody. And this is the monthly live chat where I keep you guys up to date with things that I plan to do in the upcoming month, and also ask you guys to rate my success of the previous month, which is July, even though this isn't technically the end of July. But for all of you who are wondering why the live chat is so recent, is because I will be, by the end of the month, in Tennessee at my beloved father's second wedding, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. So I decided to do the live chat a little early this time, get it out of the way, so you guys get a live chat and I get to go to my father's wedding without any regret of not doing a live chat. I've done that before, and I hated when I couldn't do a live chat because I really enjoy doing these live chats. Now, usually, this is the 20K subscriber celebratory live chat, so I was hoping to do something special, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that creative. So I'm just gonna do what I usually do, just sit here 2 hours, talk to you guys. Actually, I posted something on my Facebook page asking you guys if you want me to talk about any subjects. One of them I will be talking into great lengths because I'll be honest, I tried making a video about it, guys. I really did. I did it 5 times. I tried making this video 5 times, and each time I felt like it wasn't good. In fact, I hated it. I did not feel comfortable uploading it until I really got my points and my facts straight. And so I waited to do it here in the live chat, where I think I can encompass it more, since I do have a longer runtime here instead of a video. A video I like to keep about at least 10 to 15 minutes long, which I'm also going to talk about too. As I asked before, rate my success of the previous month, July. How do you think I did? Did you really like what I presented? Do you think all the videos were, of high quality, good quality videos, things that you really would enjoy watching over and over again? Do you think the reviews were on point? They got the points across, or you think I felt I slipped somewhere? Make sure you rate it from a scale of 0 to 5. 5 being the best, 0 being complete shit. And the drink of the month, my friends, is actually our good friends Crushed Strawberry and our little fancy cup. And with that said, first things first. From the bottom of my heart, I'm looking at the camera right now. From the bottom of my heart, guys, thank you so much for helping me break 20,000 subscribers. If you would have told me at the beginning of this year, at the 6,000 subscriber mark, that literally semi-halfway through the year I would break 20,000, I wouldn't have believed you. I am blown away at how far I've come. And honestly, I couldn't have done it without you guys. I say that a lot. It sounds cheesy. It sounds pretentious. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm going to say it as it is, and that is the truth. So thank you so much. And I will continue doing this as long as you guys are here to support me, and as long as I have something to talk about. I will be doing this channel for a very long time. And who knows, I might actually push for some growth in the coming months. I have reached 20,000 subscribers now, so that means I have a bigger fan base, which means they'll be expecting a little bit more. So I hope to improve my quality as well. Reach out to other YouTubers, maybe even do some merchandising. I personally have been kind of avoidant of merchandising because it feels a bit shallow and selfish. But I mean, I've actually had a few people saying, "Hey, why don't you have a Black Critic Guy shirt? Like, seriously, can we have like a Black Critic Guy shirt?" I'm like, you know what? That's not a bad idea, but it's something I really need to invest in. So I might do it if you're all willing to buy a shirt sort of like that. I'm hoping to do more conventions as well, but that's probably for like next year. That's bigger plans. I'm going to save up and do all that stuff. And we'll see where my YouTube channel is from there as well. So yeah, as for the upcoming month, August. Now, when I was planning out my year, I was thinking to myself, there needs to be a month that I'm going to just regret. I'm just going to dread. It has to be a bullshit month. And I was trying to think, which month could that be? Like, what month do I consider just a crock of shit that isn't January or February, because I've already picked what those months are going to be. And I thought, you know what? August. Why do I say August? Because most of the bad summer movies mostly come out at the end of August. Like, that's when the summer is starting to die down and we're going into fall, which is going to lead into Oscar season. So they're just doing their clearance sale. I remember I heard that from, I believe it was Grace Randolph, who coined the term clearance sale in August, which I thought was a perfect description for the month of August, because they're like, well, it's not good enough to be released in the middle of summer, but let's release it at the end of summer. We'll catch that last wave of summer goodness, and there you go. So I said, hey, August will be bullshit month. And what is bullshit month? Basically, as you all know, if you saw the anime poll recently, I will be reviewing the worst of the worst crock of shit animes ever to be conceived that would make a man like me, who doesn't believe in taking a life, want to get an abortion. Although, you know what? Nope. That is not a topic we're going to talk about. Anyway, something that I would dread watching. And, you know, you guys gave me a huge list. I actually asked you guys this in the middle of July. Like, give me the worst of the worst animes you've seen. And, of course, you all unanimously voted for Kiss X, because I'm guessing you all know my complete hatred of incest in anime. And I'm guessing this is like the coup de grace, quintessential incest anime. I've never heard of this, actually. I've never seen it. Somebody kept posting a picture where it's like, keep calm and love sis. I'm like, ooh, I'm not gonna like this, am I? So yeah, that's pretty much what August is. Bullshit month. August is also a very big month as well, because I start school again, which means I might not be doing my live chats outside in this glorious room like I used to, because my roommate will be back now, and, you know, I gotta respect the fact that he lives here too. I was only able to do this kind of setup because he's not here, which means I can make as much noise as I want, and nobody's here to tell me to shut up, okay? But now that he's coming back, I'm gonna have to transfer back into my room, which, I mean, it sucks, but I miss don't you miss the old room? I miss the old room. So that's what's gonna happen, and I will try to stay as constant as possible, of course. I did very well in spring. Fall's always been a bad semester for me. I hate fall. I don't know how you guys feel about fall, but I fucking hate fall. So there's that, and also I'm gonna have a job. So again, I'm gonna do my best to stay constant as best as possible. Normally when I get super busy, I'll let you guys know in advance, but if I do, and if it gets too much for me, I'll let you guys know ahead of time. Speaking of letting you guys know ahead of time, I know this is not happening yet, but I think I should let you guys know, and I want you all not to shit your pants when I say this, because I know a lot of you are subscribed to me because I like to watch anime, and I do a lot of anime reviews. This is a fair warning right now. In September, I will not be reviewing anime. Not indefinitely, just for that month alone. And the reason for that is because September is going to be nostalgic month, or nostalgia month, where basically I will be reviewing old TV shows from my youth and other things that I consider very nostalgic to me. And I just didn't want to do the whole reviewing old TV shows from my youth and mix it up with, anime reviews as well. It'd be too much on my plate like I did last time, and it wasn't good. I also plan to do a lot of top tens in that month as well. Nostalgic stuff. Excuse me, I ate, so I'm a little burping. And also, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a little burnt out on anime. Not so much to where I want to quit. It's just that animes take a lot of time to sit down, watch, and then review. I mean, I could spend almost a whole day just sitting in my couch watching TV and watching an anime, and it sounds fun. Don't get me wrong; it's a fun idea. But when you do it all summer, I like nature. I like to get out. Actually, believe it or not, a guy like me actually likes to go outside a lot. I was raised on an island where I actually went out and hung out with my friends. We didn't really stay in that much. I am a big guy, and I do like watching TV and being lazy, but I'm all lazied out, believe it or not. So for September, I will not be watching any animes because I'm going to be focusing on Nostalgia Month, watching old nostalgic TV shows. Fair warning right now. Other than that, what else do I have planned for August? I'm bringing back a few series that I used to do. One of them being Food for Thought. Yeah, I'm actually have a Food for Thought plan because when I go up to Tennessee, I'm bringing my notebook. I'm gonna do a lot of writing in Tennessee. I'm not bringing my laptop whatsoever. But don't worry, I will have videos ready for you until Saturday, or up until Saturday. The last video that you'll have that's made by me will be coming out on Saturday. I'll be back here Sunday night, and I'll probably go see Guardians of the Galaxy that night, and then watch Kiss X Sis. So other than that, I'm bringing back a few series. School's gonna start up in August. I'll have a job, and I'll be doing bullshit anime reviews. Oh boy! So with that said, I'm gonna read some of your comments now. Let's see. Ooh, man, these are a lot of comments. I mean, what did I expect, though? I got 20,000 subscribers now. Okay, TG5455. Hey, Tony, I have 2 questions that I'm just going to get them out of the way. 1, can you give us a clue for your final top 10 video coming up? And 2, any thoughts about the BS story that CNN did about anime? I will get to the second question really soon, TG5455. To answer your first question, though, I mean, I will say this. It deals with film. The last top 10 deals with film. I know that's upsetting to a lot of you because, again, you're anime fans. But keep in mind, I do love film as well. And I was thinking, one thing I've always wanted to do with Top 10 Month is I want to be versatile. I want to be diverse. Just doing anime top 10 lists, as much as I love doing them, they are a bit cliche. I like to be a little original. That's why I wanted to mix it up. And granted, I did do more anime top 10s this month than I did any other. But I did throw in a movie one, and I have another one dealing with film as well. I like diversity. Last year I did one for TV, or 2 for anime, and then 1 for movies. I like the fact that it was that diverse, and hopefully next year I can have another diverse list. So if you guys have any ideas top 10 wise that aren't only just about anime, I'm not going to turn down anime top 10 lists. If they're that good, I'll pick them. But I like diversity. Moving on. Let's see. Hey Black, this is from Dragon Slayer 817. Hey Black Critic Guy, I hope you were doing well. Just thought you'd like to know that my 21st birthday is coming up soon on the 17th of August. Oh, congratulations! And you was hoping that, or I was hoping. I was hoping that you do something special for me on my birthday since it does fall on a Sunday. Anything is fine with me, i.e. detracts from overall quality of an anime as a whole. Wait, that's not right. We'll see. I might actually have a video coming out that Sunday as well. Let's see. Overall or here's another one from him. He's like, do you think the quality of anime has increased slash decreased since coming to America, or do you think that having anything forced detracts from the overall quality of an anime as a whole? That's actually a very interesting question. I don't think the quality of anime has increased or decreased. Many might argue with this, but it's all about the perception of time, especially the time that these animes were released in. Back then, you know, animes were more, they had lower budgets, which means they had lower animation qualities, which means they weren't able to animate well, so they had to really focus on telling a at least compelling story. Some of which they did well, other times not so much. Nowadays, the animation quality is much higher now, so they put a lot of emphasis on that. That's why I believe most animes have good animation nowadays, but their story and writing and characters might be on the weak side. But there's always that imbalance with good and bad every year. Sometimes there's going to be years that have all good, sometimes there'll be years that have all bad. But I don't think it has increased or decreased in quality. Let's see, what else? First live chat. Oh yeah, I didn't notice you hit 20,000. Congrats, man. Thank you. I'm gonna post a Black Critic Guy song. Ooh, I would love a Black Critic Guy song. Oh, really? Really? So Mr. Nick 02 says, "Hi, Tony the Tiger. JK." Funny. Two Tiger Dude. What up, Tony? What up? Let's see. Black Serena. Hi, BCG. Hello. Let's see. Let's see. Anything else real quick before I get started? Otaku with glasses. Your father got divorced? Yes. I'm actually, I lived in a divorced family. You know, sometimes it happens, you know, and you just gotta roll with the punches. Now, I normally don't like to talk about personal issues like that, but, I mean, it's not like it's gonna break my heart. Ooh, my dad got divorced. Yeah, my dad and my mom got divorced. It happens sometimes. We live in a world now where people get divorced, and you know, you deal with it, and it's okay. The family's doing fine. Let's see. Hey Tony, just wondering, what was your favorite top 10 you did this past month? Ooh, anime-loving bagpiper. That's actually a really good question. I don't know. I enjoy doing all of them. Although I will say that, shit, a lot of them are really long, though. I apologize for that. I would like to know, or actually, that brings up another point. Let me come back to your question, anime-loving. So I realized that my videos have been really outrageously long, and again, I apologize for this. And I know a lot of you say you don't mind the long videos, and that's all fine and dandy, and I appreciate it. I love it. But since I am growing now, I might need to really think about considering the length of my videos. And one thing that I think I'm gonna fix, how am I gonna fix this? Is at the end of every video, instead of saying and stay tuned because I got this coming up and this coming up and this coming up, I'm gonna put like a little tab on the side that tells you things that are coming up, so you guys can stay tuned for that. That's one way I decide I'm gonna try to trim down my videos. Another thing is I'm gonna try my best not to ramble so much. Again, I know you guys really enjoy it, and I enjoy doing it, but I don't want to feel like I'm wasting your time or you get bored. So I'm going to see if I can do my best to try to keep my videos within the 10 to 11 minute range for anime reviews and 6 to 7 for movie reviews. We'll see where it goes. Hopefully it works. But anyway, back to Anime Loving's question. My favorite top 10, I would say it's a tie between the most overrated animes and the best anime siblings. The best anime siblings list was actually the most unique list, or the most unique top 10 requests I got this year. Because everyone talks about, oh, what's the most overrated, what's the most underrated, who's the best anime couple. all these cliche top 10 lists, and I understand everyone is very curious, and I'm not gonna lie, those get a lot of views. But I don't do this. My channel is not made to just get reviews. My channel is made to provide you guys with quality videos that I find very interesting. Like, I would find a top 10 list about overrated and underrated animes interesting for about 5 videos, and then I wouldn't want to watch another one because they all are the same. They're all the same. Oh, Naruto is overrated. Bleach, One Piece, Yu-Gi-Oh, Code Geass. Fuck those animes. Let's watch Clanad or let's watch Planet S. Underrated. I get it, guys. There are underrated animes and overrated. But the fact that she asked me to do a top 10 siblings in anime, the reason I found that so interesting is because no one really ever thinks about the siblings in anime. You know, we always think about who's the best couple, who's the best friends, who's the best side character. No one really thinks about the siblings. And not only that, I've had a lot of issues with animes that have siblings get into a romantic relationship with each other. I fucking hate it. And it actually gave me the chance to go look up to really think back to all the animes I've seen that had actually strong siblings who had a strong relationship with each other that wasn't of a sexual or romantic nature. And it actually provided for a very interesting list. Although I feel like a dingus because one of my subscribers, I forget who it was, he commented, he's just like, hey, what about Bell Dandy, Schooled, and Erd? And I went, no! I can't believe I forgot about Bell Dandy, School, and Erd. They're like the most dynamic trio of sisters, and I did not put them on the list. I felt like a complete schlock for leaving them out. So, yeah, kind of broke my heart there. So, yeah, sure, I dropped the ball on that one, guys. That's for sure. Hold up for a second. I forgot to send this link to my friend. He wants to watch the live chat too. So give me a second. I gotta just get the link to the live chat real quick. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you're living a dream. You guys ever saw the sad version of that song? Like this really slow-ass version of Everything is Awesome, which I hate with a burning passion, guys. That song really sucks to me. It sucks out all the fun in that song. It's not fun anymore. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. No, Black Critic Guy, thank you for being one of the best critics on YouTube. Thank you. From Christian Alonso, Tony, if you saw a certain anime that got voted for Bullshit Month and thought it wasn't that bad, will you still review it? Well, I would have to watch it first, Christian, in order to say it's not that bad. And you know what? It's all really subjective of what is good and what is bad. I've reviewed animes that I consider like the lowest of the lowest that people actually say, you know what, that's not that bad of an anime. I like that. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? That thing was there was a YouTuber by the name of Shadow ACX. I know a lot of you know him. He's a big fan of Fragtel, or Fragtel, or however you want to pronounce it, Fragtel. And he thought it was ingenious. He thought it was like The Matrix meets a Hayao Miyazaki film. And for me, I felt like that was too much praise for an anime that failed to have a captivating story with an ending that I felt like was complete bullshit and was totally disrespectful to the characters in the anime. But again, that's just my opinion. So if I watch an anime that I was requested to watch for Bullshit Month and it turns out not to be such bullshit, I mean, I can't really blame them. I mean, again, it's all subjective. That's why I told you guys to post the animes you personally felt like were the worst. Let's see. I didn't know that there was going to be a live chat today. Good thing I checked my YouTube subscription page. You're damn right you did. I love you, Tony. You are so welcome for subscribing. We subscribe because You are such a good person. We all love you. Thank you for making videos for us. Tony, we love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Juvia. I hope I pronounced your name right, by the way. I apologize if I don't. Uh, I would like to see the very old reviews like Angel Beats on this channel in better quality than before 2009. You mean you want me to do like a revisit kind of thing, right? I've been actually thinking about that for a long time. Gibbs 123 LP. Senjo Kahara, my only favorite character from Bakemonogatari. You're probably one of the, if not most entertaining reviews I ever watched. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Senjo Kahara, and you honestly were my favorite character in the show. It would blow my mind if you were called to be on Pod Talker with Arcada and Gigax. You know what? Maybe one day that might actually happen. You know, it's a goal of mine to reach out to my other anime reviewers, especially the big ones, see if I could actually get their attention and maybe collaborate and let them know about, let's build this anime reviewing community again like we always wanted to but never did. Let's see. I think I'd buy a shirt if it was sold on Amazon. Just sharing my thoughts. Hey, I mean, Amazon sells a lot of shirts for cheap. Hey, Black Critic Guy, did you know that MechaCon is coming up and it's going to be in New Orleans on August 1st to the 3rd? So if you feel like coming to Louisiana, check it out. Oh, August 1st through the 3rd, I'll be in Tennessee, Father's wedding and all. Let's see. Have you been following any of the new summer anime? Actually, no, I haven't. I know a lot of you feel like I should be watching the anime seasonally, but I hate watching ongoing animes. It's the truth. It's just really annoying to just wait for the next episode. I hate doing that with any TV show. I like to just marathon through it. Hell, this was the first year ever that I actually watched Game of Thrones episode by episode, and I still hated it. I hope is all my Buddha because that is that shit the worst? I'm guessing you're saying all my Buddha. You should have picked that one because it's pure shit. And I was actually surprised. I didn't get anybody saying, you know, all my Buddha. But I guess it was so forgettable. That's why. Ooh. Well, what do you know, guys? Vatican. I hope I pronounced this last name right. Fibres. Oh, damn it. Now, the reason I bring up this name, Vatican Fibres, is because I went to my Twitter this morning and I got this very interesting picture. In fact, I'm going to show it to you guys real quick. Oh, shit. Hold up. I guess I got to go to Twitter. I don't really go on Twitter that much. I'm not going to lie, guys. But sometimes I go on to check some things out. So I want you guys to look at this. I'm going to share my screen real quick and show you guys this. Full screen. Start screen share. Alright. Now, this guy right here, Vatican Fibri, I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Vatican Fibri, he sent me this. Look how awesome this looks, guys. I mean, you got panty stalking Yakumo, like a girl from K-On!, which I've never seen, actually. You got Eren and Mikasa, Luffy, and of course, Satsuki and Ryuko over here. And just look at this design. I find this so unique. I really like it. And he actually, the only thing I asked is if my character can be in the picture. As you notice, no, my character is not in there. But other than that, this looks amazing. And if you have a Twitter, please subscribe to this guy. This guy is freaking awesome. He just did it because he wanted to do it. Show appreciation for his awesome videos. And I truly appreciate it too. I mean, God, look at that. I can't wait to put that on my channel once he puts like my character on there. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. How do I stop sharing screen? Hold on. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that was the awesome little back or little thing that he did for me, which I truly appreciate that, Vatican. I really do, and I apologize if I got your last name wrong. How long are you going to be at your dad's wedding? Only because Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods is coming out August 5th, 6th, 7th, and 9th. Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Christian, because a certain critic guy, I don't know which one, actually bought himself a ticket a few weeks ago to a special screening of said movie and might actually do a review for it, but that's just me. Sorry, that's none of my business. Damn it, I even got that meme wrong. Shit. From Haruto. Hey, BCG, congrats on 20,000 subs. Listen, unfortunately, I have to miss a majority of the live stream because I'll be preparing / eating dinner with the family, so I was wondering if you could answer 2 of the following things for me. Thanks a million. Here they are. 1. Oh, shit. What happened? Oh. 1. Do you watch Hunter x Hunter 2011? I know you like watching completed animes most of the time, but give this one a try. No, I have not watched Hunter x Hunter. I've heard good things about it. It is from the same guy that created one of my favorite animes of all time, Yu Yu Hakusho. Please review FMA Brotherhood by the end of the year. Who knows? That just might be your Christmas present. So think about that. Tell us about a hobby you haven't shared with us before. A hobby that I haven't shared with you guys before. Have I think I know I have said I like to draw and I like to write. Shit, a hobby that I enjoy that I haven't told you guys before. I probably told you everything, all my hobbies. I enjoy long walks. I know that sounds cliche and I've probably talked about it before, but one thing I always enjoyed doing, especially when I was younger, is I liked going on long walks at the park. Or one time when I was in high school, I woke up really early in the morning. I decided to just go for a walk. It doesn't matter where I went. I just wanted to walk somewhere. So I went on a walk. And actually, I was about to turn around when I saw a snake on the ground, and I was wearing sandals. I think I shit my pants. I was so scared. I ran on the other side. I'm like, well, shit, I guess I got to take the long way home. I was in a neighborhood that I had no idea where I was. So I went on like this walk to find the exit. Luckily, I found it. When I found it, I actually saw a family of deer walking by. So that was a pretty interesting day. I like that. I love music. Like, I know I play a lot of silly songs here, but I truly love music. If there ever was some type of artistic format to express feelings through, music has always been that thing. I love music. If I could write and compose music, I would just die a happy man because I always found music so touching, so exciting, so thrilling. It conveys emotions that sometimes I can't even put into words. They're like, that one song, that's how I feel right now sometimes. You've been to Guam. Where else have you traveled? Where do you want to travel? Well, I've been to the Philippines. I've been to about 7 states out of the 50. My goal in life is to actually be in all 50 states, which would be interesting. Where do I want to travel? I've always wanted to go to Japan, as always. Funny thing, I've always wanted to go to Iceland. I know it sounds weird, but I mean, who really says, man, I've been to Iceland, man? It was nice up there. I want to know how Iceland is. Like, is Iceland as cool as people make it sound to be? I mean, Iceland has a very low crime rate, or has the highest rate of. It has the lowest mortality rate, highest standard of living, as in people live long there. So I'm guessing it's one hell of a place. I gotta visit there. That or Norway. It'd be interesting to see all the Nordic countries because no one ever really thinks about the Nordic countries. I want to go there. What is your favorite sport? Have a favorite sports team? My favorite sport is football. I enjoy watching football, and I enjoy playing football when I had the chance. I don't really have a favorite sports team, but I do root for the Jags because I love an underdog. Mm. I'd really be interested if you did a top 10 villains list in the future. I probably might. Let's see. Oh, so this is from when I said I'm going to take a break from anime from Central Car. It's alright, we all need a break from anime sometimes. Thank you for understanding. Have you heard of Mars of Destruction? Why do you bring that up? Keep an eye out for that one. Cool, hope you review some awesome cartoons that you grew up with. Think Kim Possible TV review. That's the type of reviewing I'll be doing, guys, so get excited. Movies these days are not that good. Anime is so better, but it's your choice and your channel. No problem with me. Thank you, Black Selena. Let's see. Yay, finally, another food for thought. I knew you'd get excited for that, Mario. Looking forward to September. It sounds like a nice breath of fresh air, and plus, it'll be really interesting to see what shows you watch in your youth. It'll be interesting, too. I can't wait. Just got here. What's the drink of the night? The drink of the night, my friend, is crushed strawberry. That's for Woodman 645W. I feel ya. I got burnt out from anime, and I needed a break for a while until I'm in a good mood to watch anime again. Totally agree. By the way, Tony, our project is going to be up. Oh, damn it, these so many comments. Tony, I know you've. Moving on. Let's see. Tony, are you gonna do any news segments? Good question, Abby. After. It's something I've actually been thinking about for a very long time. As you know, or as many of you may not know, I actually have another YouTube channel called BCG Unplugged. And I'm trying to do that more often. Like, I actually do a channel where I just shoot the shit, say nonsensical things. And also what I want to do was actually a kind of like a sing-along series on that channel. Because in this channel, I can't really use a lot of copyright material. It's against the law to do that here on this channel. And I don't want to lose my partnership. So I'm going to do it on that channel and see how that turns out. It might. I'm still working out a few more kinks. There are also other segments I'm thinking about, and the more people that I get to meet in life, I think I'll be able to branch out and do other activities I hope to do. Let's see. You know what? Sorry. This comment from John. John I. He said, "Food for thought for male characters in harem anime to be indecisive." I actually wrote that out and wanted to do a food for thought segment for that, and I still will do it. I'll probably have to do it though next year for Romance Month because that fits so perfectly with Romance Month. Let's see. Abby, after my birthday's coming in August the 29th. Can you give me a shout out as well? I'll try my best. To everyone, including Tony, Pocky or Yan Yan? Pocky all day. Funny thing, I grew up with Yan Yan. On Guam, they didn't sell a lot of Pocky until I was in high school. Yan Yan was like the big thing because you had like the little sticks, and then on the other side you had the little sauce thing that you could dip it in. And I used to really like chocolate when I was younger, so whenever we could get like a chocolate one, I get all excited. I like the strawberry one, for some reason that always gave me a bad stomach ache. I never understood why. Maybe because I always ate it in the car. That could be why. I don't know. Off the top of your head, top 3 animes you would recommend to somebody you just met who wants to get into anime. Okay. Yu Yu Hakusho, School Rumble. Oh my goddess. No, wait. One more time. Yu Yu Hakusho, School Rumble. Shit. Yu Yu Hakusho, School Rumble. Attack on Titan. There. That's my final offer. Let's see. Would you consider giving Princess Tutu another chance? I actually talked to somebody about that, and I said yes. I would definitely do that. I don't know when. I don't know when it will be, but I'll try to give it a watch sometime. Mark 12033. Tony, I watched Green Mile because of you. It was amazing. It was the only film to ever make me cry. Not just tear up, but actually cry. Do you know how long it's been since I cried? I don't cry easily. So amazing. You know what? I'm going to like that comment, Mark, because I'm glad that I was able to make you watch such a magnificent film as Green Mile. It is literally one of my favorite films of all time. It's one of the few films that I not only watch on DVD, but whenever it's on TV, I can't stop watching it. It's just such a good movie. So I'm glad that you were able to watch it. From Amy Lynn, what's your favorite anime genre? I love me some romantic comedy. It's always been my favorite genre of anime. No matter what, I can always depend on romantic comedies to push me through. Also, I do like comedy animes. Haley Theo, I hope I pronounced that right too. Why don't you support incest? Sorry for misspelling, and if you have already answered this question. And what about Yaoi and Yuri? Your thoughts? I don't support incest because I don't believe that a brother and a sister should ever be in a relationship such as that. A brother and sister relationship is very special in the sense that it's a strong bond that is created over time without any indication of sex or romance. It's really hard to really build a bond as strong as a sibling bond because not a lot of people have sibling bonds. I mean, you might have a friend that you consider your sister or your brother, but they're not ever going to be your sister or your brother. When times get tough, there might be times where they're not there for you. A brother and sister, if you have a good relationship with them, of course, they're going to be there. But, it's all about how you see it. If you like incest, that's your prerogative. You can like incest all you want, whether it be an anime, TV show, movie, real life. You like incest? Fine. I don't. I don't believe a brother and sister should ever have a relationship of that nature, ever. And also, scientifically, when a brother and a sister who share the same genes, this has been proven, when they have sex and they produce an offspring, that offspring is actually it's like inferior. It cannot survive. Things about its genetic code is not as strong, which will not make it fit for survival. The gene then will die. The royal family actually used to inbred a lot in their family until there was this one family, I forget which family it was, but there was this one family that they inbred it so much that all the kids actually died because their blood, they had some type of blood disease. So by the age of 8, they all died. And thus the family line died as well. So, yeah, I would hate for that to happen to anybody. Death is a scary-ass thing. But yeah, that's what I think about incest. As for Yaoi and Yuri, I'm not a fan of Yaoi for obvious reasons. I like girls, and I'm not a big fan of boy-on-boy, man-on-man action. I will say this. I find it perplexing. Not like, oh man, what is that over there? I just like, how is this sexy? Just something is off-putting about two men having sex together. I just really can't explain it. It's not that I hate it. I have nothing against gay people, male or female. They can do what they want, and I'd be happy for them to have families. It's about time. Equality is what I've always believed in. Being a man of, colored skin, I've always believed in equality for everybody. That goes for gays as well. But I never found it very interesting to see two men having sex. Even watching Milk, that movie, I was like, why? That's just how I feel. As for Yuri, I mean, I'm a little biased. I am of the male persuasion, so I have no problem with Yuri either. In fact, if I ever did watch Yuri, I probably might enjoy it more than Yaoi. But again, I'm a guy. Oh, let's see. Filipino 983 is here. Awesome. Oh, by the way, at 11 o'clock, I'm gonna actually go to my Facebook page and read some of the other comments that I got, and read some of those things because I asked people to post there, like what they would like me to talk about during the live chat. I want to see if I can get to these questions as well, but let me just roll through these real quick. Let's see. I actually like rambling. I like the fact that it's not scripted. I like that. I like that a lot, Mario. Thank you. I would buy a BCG snapback. I'm thinking about it. The Mew Masterfied. The Mew Masterfied? Really? Well, looks like somebody's gonna get a like just for their name. I like that name. Mew Masterfied. Talking about siblings, do you watch Fullmetal Alchemist or just didn't want to put the Elrics in the list? The reason I mentioned them as honorable mention is because I felt bad that I didn't put them on the list. Because if anyone was deserving to be on the list, it's definitely the Elric brothers. But because I never fully watched Fullmetal Alchemist, I can't just put them on the list just for the fact that I believe they should be on the list. They have to earn it. All the siblings that I put on my list, they have earned it in one way, shape, or form because I watched the anime, I understood the dynamic of their relationship, and I felt a bond there. For the Elrics, I haven't seen them act together. I heard what, Edward did for his brother and, that they worked together, but that's about it. I don't know much about their relationship. Do they spend a lot of time in the anime? Do they talk to each other? Do they have camaraderie? I don't know. That's why I put them as an honorable mention, because I did feel bad that I didn't put them on the list. But I can't put a sibling pair on the list until until I fully understand the dynamic of their relationship, until I feel comfortable that I have a grasp of it. Oh. Let's see. Have you seen China, Illinois? I've seen like trailers of China, Illinois. I've never watched it fully. Oh. Mr. Moon. Black Critic Guy, you are the best YouTuber ever, and I wake up every day looking forward to your videos. And I look forward to seeing some new comments from you guys every day. In fact, sometimes you know what I do when I'm bored? I just sit here, like right in this general area, watching this TV screen and just reading comments. I enjoy reading comments. It's a lot of fun. What are you drinking there, Tony? Well, from the makers of such brands as Crushed Orange and Crushed Grape, we got Crushed Strawberry. Buy it at your local store now, and I'll give you my money. My last name is pronounced Ivy, not Ib. But that's quite all right because you're awesome, BCG Senpai. I truly apologize for that, man. I'm terrible at pronunciation. Sorry about that, John Ivy. Got it now. Hey, Tony, I think I posted this on Facebook, but is there any genre in anime other than action that you feel like needs another season or needs to be fleshed out more to get better character development? No, not that I can remember. I mean, the only genre in anime that I feel like really lacks with character development are action animes because they either focus so much on the action or they focus so much on situations that they actually forget to develop some of the characters or even establish boundaries and relationships that are necessary to get attached to characters. Jesse F. Can we get a live reaction of the first episode of Boku no Pico? Well, it's funny you mentioned that, Jesse, because almost a year ago, I believe I made a video clearly stating that I would never, ever, ever watch Boko no Pico. Not even for a reaction video would I ever watch that goddamn thing. Ever. Ever. I don't care if it gets me 1,000,000 subscribers. I will not put myself through that torment. Have you ever seen Free? I've not seen Free, Hannah Otaku Banana, but I've been told to watch it. Wow. First time I see a live stream. Oh, welcome then. I believe that's Shoujo Vision. This summer is actually jam-packed with really good anime. I'll take your word for it, Senjo Kahara. Yes, I don't like watching animes that have new episodes every week either. Most of the time, don't understand. I don't think that was K-On! I think that was really that was Kokoro Connect. God damn it! Is that really? Is that Inaba? I think yeah, that is Inaba. Whoopsie. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for pointing that out. Star 61. How did I not see that? That was Inaba. Oh, I feel like a fucking idiot. Thank you so much for correcting me there. And I'm seeing a lot of other comments right now saying the same thing. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm not perfect, guys. I screw up sometimes. I swear to God, when I first saw it, it looked like a character from K-On! I was like, what the hell is a character from K-On! Doing here? I've never seen K-On! But now that I look more closely, I definitely see Inaba. I cannot believe I didn't notice that. I apologize profusely. Tony, go to your Twitter messages. I sent them to you with your little cute character on them. Yes! Can't wait to see that tonight. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Black Curd Guy, congrats on 20,000 subs. Second, I have a few questions for you. 1, have you seen How to Train Your Dragon 2? 2, what is the one anime crossover you want to happen? 3, what is your favorite long-running anime series? And 4, what are your thoughts on the anime summer line so far? Well, I can answer number 4. I haven't watched any of them. Have I seen How to Train Your Dragon 2? Funny thing, I have seen it. I never got to review it. Why? Because I actually was supposed to do a review with my friend for that. We got really lazy, and I wanted to spend time with my friend instead of having to sit down and make a review. Sometimes you just want to live life. And I do feel bad that I didn't do a review, and it might be one of the reasons why that anime or that movie wasn't as big as it was supposed to be this summer. I cannot believe that thing. Oh. How to Train Your Dragon 2 just cannot get a break. I mean, seriously. Did nobody see the first one? Did nobody see the first one? Oh, gee. That's clear. Hey, I got a troll. Yay. Alec Bama 1 is my troll of the night, everybody. Let's see. Abby After asked, do you watch Darkness Dragoon Rose when he was up? Yeah, actually, me and him were really close. We talked a lot on Skype. When I talked to him on occasion, I haven't heard from him in about a month now. I hope he's doing really fine. I'm a little worried about him. He wasn't really in the best of places the last time I talked to him, so hopefully he's doing well. So many questions. So little time. The Duke, congrats on your Game of Thrones video. Thank you, man. Did you watch that live or did you watch it on my channel? I want to know. I'm curious because a lot of people there was this one comment that actually made me laugh. It's like, good job editing, Tony. It really looks like it was real. I'm like, it is real because I recorded it on a camcorder so that I could show you guys it because I know it wouldn't be online. So I had to record it for you. If you want to believe it, that's all fine and dandy. Ruth Ellen. Hey, Tony. I'm not sure if you answered this before, as I don't always read comments, but I am so curious about that Mew plush I've always seen in your dresser in your reviews. Do you like slash play Pokemon nowadays, or is it just a fond childhood memory for you? Interesting enough, the same place I got the Mew plush was actually the same place that I got a Game Boy Color, and I played the old Game Boy Pokemon games. I found a crystal version of Pokemon just lying on the ground one day as I was walking in school, and I said, "Mine now." And I was like, one of these days I'm gonna find a Game Boy Color. I'm gonna play this. It's gonna be so awesome. Sure enough, my prayers were answered one fateful MegaCon day, and I played it ever since. I haven't played it in a while because I kind of got bored. But when I got it, I played nonstop, like nonstop. I felt like a kid again, honestly. So I do play it now, and it is still a fond childhood memory indeed. TN Showbiz. There's a name I haven't seen in a while. Man, I haven't been on a live chat in a long time. What I miss? Everything. Everything. That's it. Let's see. Person thing. Top 3. Worst anime, best anime. Have you seen Knights of Sidonia? I did see it. I don't like it. Not because it's bad or anything. It's just the anime style really bothers me. Something about it just, I don't like 3D. Anime and 3D I feel like never mix. It's bothersome to me. Okay. Now that it is 11 o'clock, I'm going to actually read some of these comments on Facebook, on my Facebook page. By the way, if you have not checked out my Facebook page, you should go check that out right now. I believe, no, there isn't a link in this description, but I'll put one later. But it's basically facebook.com/blackcritguy. Like the page, help me break 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Make that happen. Make it so, number one. Okay, let's see. I got a few comments here I would like to read. Here's one from Justin Graves. Why don't you like reading the mangas after an anime ends, but continues in the manga? I have nothing against you. There's some mangas I love and want them to be animes, but won't make it happen. Also, are you going to do a best characters on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, both TV show and movies, before the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie comes out? It's not, okay, to answer that question, Justin, it's not that I don't like reading manga after the anime ends because it continues in the manga. I just don't have the time to do it. You know, I watch a lot of animes. And since I watch a lot of animes, I, would like for their story to actually conclude on a satisfying note. It doesn't have to conclude like right there, end of story. I just want to conclude in a point that I feel like is acceptable. And since I watch a lot of animes, I know there are a lot of animes I watch that do continue in the manga. And if I were to continue reading them in the manga, that would cost a lot of money. A lot of money, and would take a lot of investment, time investment, for me to sit and read all these mangas, which I just don't have the time to do, These mangas take a long time to read. They're much longer than animes. I mean, an anime, it's a good 2-day kind of venture if you watch it through and through, some of which can just take a half a day. But that's why it's not that I don't like it, it's just I don't have the time to do so. Okay, moving on. Oh, and to answer your best characters on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I don't know if I'll do that because as much as I did enjoy watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm not a huge fan of them. I enjoy them now and again, but I've never been all crazy. Oh man, turtle power, let's go! I've never been like that guy. Alright, John Garcia. What are your thoughts about Studio UFO Table remaking Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blades or Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blaze Work, and also about Heaven's Field Route being adapted into film or film trilogy? Well, I can't really answer the latter questions, but about them redoing Fate Stay Night, I think it's interesting because I heard a lot of people did not like Fate Stay Night. They felt like it was a complete bastardization of what they thought the characters were and wasn't true to the characters at all. I've never seen it, so I don't know. I saw its prequel, Fate Zero, which I thought was freaking awesome. It was one of my favorite animes last year. So, yeah, that's what I think about that. From Caleb Seringi. I totally butchered that name. How did you come to decide the month of August is bullshit month? Well, I kind of answered that question earlier, but I was just thinking to myself when I was making the whole list, like, what month do I consider to be like a month where just crock of shit comes out? That isn't January or February. And since they released more or less all the bullshit anime or bullshit movies during August for the summer movie season, I chose August. Let's see. This from David Hill, asked this a few months ago. What do you think about Japan creating a live-action play based on Danganronpa? Not a movie, a play. I think it'd be very interesting. I would like to see how they pull this off because I think they could pull it off. In fact, if they have a big enough stage, it would be very interesting to see that play through. I know a lot of people didn't agree with my points with Danganronpa, but I'm still not going to change it because I still really enjoyed it. In fact, I actually watched it 2 weeks ago. Still really enjoyed it. Andrew Jones. If you were a character in anime, what genre would the anime be, and what character type would you like to take on, if one at all? Would you conform to a typical character mold or try to be something completely different? How would you interact with people around you? Would you have any special powers, abilities, skills, or anything of the sort if you decide that? Very interesting question from Andrew Jones. If I were a character in anime, what genre would I be? Definitely romantic comedy, or at least a comedy anime. You know, I've always liked positive animes. You know, so being in a positive anime, or even being in like Oh My Goddess, School Rumble, Is This a Zombie, and Yu Yu Hakusho, those would be the dream right there. Let's see. An idea. Talk about childhood memories and things. For example, if you played with Thomas the Tank Engine, share it with us. From Ryan Sip. Childhood memories. I grew up on an island called Guam, and I kind of delved into this a little earlier too. I played outside a lot. I enjoyed it. I didn't really have Thomas the Tank Engine. I had Willie the Whale. I was big on orca whales when I was younger, and all I really wanted was an orca whale. And so I would play with him. I used to have like this big-ass blue box of toys. I have no idea where they are anymore. I think we sold them. Fucking hate it. I can't believe they sold my shit. Anyway, so yeah, some childhood memories. I remember my childhood very fondly, but they're not as great of memories as I thought they were. I remember being in trouble. I remember being in trouble a lot. I do remember one time when we were little, we actually did a lemonade stand. And it was successful. We made so much money. We made dude, as a kid, as a 10-year-old kid, making $50 in one afternoon. Fucking mind blown there. But here's the sad part about this story. The money disappeared. Yes. Somebody stole my money. I put it in a box in my room. I went to sleep. Checked the box in the morning. All the money is gone. my grandfather stole it. I'm pretty sure he did now because I was like baffled at the fact that the money was gone. Like, where the hell did the money go? And sure enough, my grandfather stole it. I was so fucking angry. To this day, I don't even know what he did with that fucking money. He better have used it for something proactive. Swear to God, he buys smokes with that. I'm gonna kick his ass. Let's see. Let me read some of the comments here on Facebook, the YouTube channel. Just finished Kokoro Connect earlier today. I was wondering, who's your favorite character from the show? Mine's Inaban. You just answered my question, Hannah Otaku Banana. That is my favorite character too. Have you seen Spice and Wolf? Frank, quadruple zero. Yes, I have seen Spice and Wolf. It's one of my favorite romance animes, and I was very angry about how it ended. So much so that I actually did a top 10 list saying which anime I would like to be, or which animes I think need another season. Spice and Wolf came in number 1. From Leah. Did you ever give your fans a name, or can we just make suggestions? That's a good, you know what? Let's take that. Everybody watching this video right now, I've never came up with names for my fans because I never thought you guys need like a name, but it'd be interesting because Joe even asked me, hey, why don't do your fans have names? Like, what do you call them? Like BCG-Ins? I'm like, no, that's terrible. BCG-ites? I never really thought long and hard about what names I would give my fans. I mean, I would like it to be something Japanese-ish, but I would really need to sit down and think about it because, you know, it's not something you could just come off at the top of your head. But if you guys have any interesting suggestions for like names, like fan names for BC, name a unique name for people that are fans of my channel, Black Critic Guy, what would be an interesting name for them? Leah, you can also give in your suggestions as well. I would like to see what you guys think of because that would be pretty interesting. Although, again, you know, you guys, you don't really need a name, but if you would like a name, something to identify yourselves by, that'd be great too. So, and if I think of something, I'll let you know as well. I'll sit here and think of some things. Let's see, what else questions? Why are you so hot? From Iki Minami. Well, you know, because this bright light is shining in my face, so I start to perspire. So, and I drink this ice to keep myself cool, so I don't act so hot. But sorry, am I sweating too much? I'm just kidding. Adventure Sim. Love your videos and congrats. Quick question: have you watched Death Note? If so, do you like it? Yes, I do. I remember the first time I saw Death Note. I was what? In 9th grade, I believe. I think I was in high school. Yep, it was my first year of high school. Man, that anime blew my mind. I remember watching that shit so much. I loved it. Oh man, I actually wanted Light to win at one point when I was younger. I was a fucking douchebag. But oh my god, that anime just blew me away. The twists and the turns, the intricate writing, the amazing characters. It was, oh, I loved it. Hey Tony, oh fucking hell, here we go. I know incest is evil, but as long as entire show is good, entertaining, I don't have to see sex scenes, and I don't mind anything in any kind of media. I know that might sound weird, but that's my opinion. I think it isn't that strange. You're all free to have your own opinion, Camille. I hope that's fucking hell. One of these days, I'm just gonna go to take a linguist class or something so I can get these fucking names right. From Child of Tachibana and Otonoshi, or Otonashi. Well, I keep saying Otonoshi. Otonashi. how do you feel about that you got viewers from all over the world? I am from Germany. It's actually a really nice feeling. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that I'm able to reach out to people that are literally like miles and hours and lengths away on the like across seas, across nations, and people they watch me. There's not no feeling in the world can compare to that. And I get messages from like Belgium, the Netherlands, Britain. I got one from the Middle East. I forget which country it was, but he's like, I'm a fan of yours in the Middle East. I enjoy your videos. I'm like, God, what a range! It's such a godsend to have the internet. Like seriously. And I'm very happy that I have, viewers from around the world. I love each and every one of them. If I ever could like just go visit different nations just to see my subscribers, I definitely would do it. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. From Piplup Steffi, Tony, have you seen my crossover A and B? If you have, how is it? I have not seen it. I'll check it out though. I guess since not a lot of comments are popping up, I guess I'll take this time to actually give a few grievances. And I understand a lot of you are very passionate about things like this, and I appreciate the passion. I love it a lot. But there are things I need to let you guys know. I have a few pet peeves in this world. One of them being incest, of course. Others is like people that talk in the movie theater, just rude people in general. Another thing that really bothers me, and this is particularly on YouTube, is when people constantly comment asking me to watch a certain thing, review a certain thing, and they know for damn sure I saw it, yet they keep just poking me about watching it. I remember there's this one guy who's been asking me to watch, I don't know if it was Death Note or, it's like an older anime, like, it's like, hey, and it's the same type of comment. It's not like something that's different, like, please watch this. Oh man, you'd be so cool if you watch this. It's literally word for word. He just copied and pasted, put them in numerous videos of mine, spamming for me to watch it. I fucking hate it when people do that. I see the comment. Stop spamming me. I see every comment that's ever posted on my channel. I might not reply to all of them, but I damn sure see them. And it really annoys me, guys. I mean, I know you guys want me to watch these animes, and I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I am human too. I get pissed off. I get annoyed. And that is one of the things, at least here on YouTube, that really pisses me off. When people just keep asking me to review an anime constantly. It's like if I came up to you and said, subscribe to my channel, Black Critic Guy. Subscribe to my channel, Black Critic Guy. Hey man, subscribe to my channel, Black Critic Guy. Hey, subscribe to my channel, Black Critic Guy. In every single video and every single post on your channel, I keep posting that. Wouldn't you get annoyed? If I called your phone, like right now, just dial your number, and every time I get your voicemail, I'll say, hey, subscribe to Black Critic Guy. Every single time I could. That's annoying. It's the same thing when you guys post a comment, constantly ask me to review something. I saw it. I'll take a mental note of it, or I'll write it down and say, hey, I'll check this one out. There was this one guy. He's asked me to watch Love Live Project. It looks like a very interesting anime. I do want to see it. I just need to make time for it because I have a lot of things on my plate as it is already. I can't just drop everything and watch that one anime because one person asked me to do it. It has to correspond with the schedule. If it doesn't, I gotta wait. And I just want you guys to understand this. Don't keep spamming me. You see it, I'll take a note of it, and I'll move on and make sure When the time comes, I'll review it. I do really want to watch Love Live Project or Live Love Project, whatever it's called now. I think it's Live Love. Hold up, I believe he posted it. Yep, Love Live School Idol Project. I will watch that when the time comes. It's just not gonna be now. Got it? Get it? Good. Okay. I just thought I'd, give you. I thought I'd just express my irritation whenever I get these spam comments. I really hate them, like big pet peeves. Are you gonna eat those Pop-Tarts in the back? Oh. No, I'm not going to eat those Pop-Tarts, but would you like to see them? Hold on. Let me get up. This is actually confetti cupcake Pop-Tarts. It's like birthday cake Pop-Tarts. They're not good. Trust me. I ate them once. I was like, these aren't as good as I thought they were gonna be. Let's see. Here's a sort of short question. Trope-wise, which anime genre would you mostly identify to? Pick your top 5. Hope you read this big fan. I'm in the Philippines. A fellow Filipino or Filipino. I'm so happy to see another Filipino or Filipino here. I agree. I really appreciate it. BC Gang from John IB. BC Gang, that's not bad. Black Critic Crew, not bad either. Greets from Germany, Blunder 12,000. Hello. I watch you from Chile in South America. Tomiku Zizi. Hello. Welcome. Wow. Diversity. I love it. From TN Showbiz. Do you think it is possible to get into Hollywood with less popularity? Yeah, I do believe that. There's a lot of really small unknown actors, but they still get a lot of work. How many of you know about a guy named John Hawkes? No? John Hawkes has been a character actor for years in Hollywood, yet he doesn't really have that big of a fan base. But he gets a lot of good roles. He actually got nominated for an Oscar about maybe 4 years ago now. It was around the time that Jennifer Lawrence broke onto the scene with Winter's Bone, and ever since then she's just been getting role after role after role after role, which is definitely deserving because I love Jennifer Lawrence. He was in a movie with her called Winter's Bone, and he has been getting work, but he's not as big or popular. There are a lot of other smaller actors out there who broke into Hollywood even though they're not that popular. So I do believe you could get into Hollywood with less popularity. Hell, some YouTubers have broken into Hollywood, and some of them only have about maybe 500,000 to 1 million subscribers. I mean, that is fascinating. Let's see. Have you seen Mondaji series? It's similar to No Game No Life, the other world in which games decide about everything. The most notable difference is that they use force in this anime. It was quite an enjoyable series, but it had quite an unsatisfying ending. Oh, that's not good. Hoeing, okay. Sorry, man, I didn't want to annoy you. I hope you forgive me. Peace. Oh, what? Hey, that comment was not aimed at a certain individual. It was just to get my grievances out. Because I really hate when people pester me to watch an anime. And I have nothing against the person. I know their intentions are in a good place. It's just I want you to understand that I also get annoyed when I read comments constantly asking me to review an anime or something. So don't take it hardly, Hoey. I'm not attacking you or that guy that asked me to watch Love Live school project thingy. I'm not attacking you guys. I want you guys to just understand you don't have to keep asking me to do it. I understand. I saw it, and I'll try to get to it as soon as I can. Why didn't you just ban the guy who spammed your comment section with that review suggestion? To be honest, I really hate banning people. I've only banned 2 people in my entire YouTube career, like in my entire time here on YouTube. One of them really deserved it, and the other one kind of creeped me out, so I just banned him. The first one that I ever banned, his name was Web Movies Inc. I don't know if a lot of you remember him, but this guy was a fucking douchebag. He is literally, not figuratively, he's literally the scum of the earth. Like, this guy is god awful. His opinions were shit. His jokes were shit. He was a terrible human being. And he has no consideration for other people's feelings at all. He doesn't care about anybody. He doesn't give a fuck. So I remember how it happened too. It was a 3-strike scenario. The first time was, every time he would comment on my channel, he would always just be saying all this negative shit. Be like, "What? You like that movie? That's a crock of shit. That's terrible." And at first I thought, oh, that was pretty funny, He's joking, right? Nope. Keeps doing it. He kept doing it. And I'm like, oh. And when I used to have that radio show, I don't know if many of you remember when I used to have a radio show, but hey, I had a radio show. I used to have a radio show, and you guys could call in and talk. He would always call in. Call and call and call, pushing his opinions on us, and we're all like, this kid needs to either get a life or shut the fuck up, because he's just pissed. I feel like he was just pissing us off just to piss us off. One time, he calls in, and I believe this was after MegaCon. He comes in, and he's talking about how he was talking to this one voice actress chick. I forget what her name was, but he was like saying like, oh, she was like giving me like this weird look and stuff. I think she like really hated me, but I think the main reason why she was giving me this weird look, this is exactly what he said. He's like, the reason I think she was giving me a weird look is because I was saying like under my breath, like, what a cunt. On live radio. He said that word on live radio. I was speechless. Like, literally, if you were to saw me in that booth, I was like, how do I respond to this right now? I was scared shitless. For one, because you don't know who could be listening. Hell, my boss could have been listening while this call was going on, and to hear that word be dropped on live radio, I felt like my fucking my radio show was in jeopardy. I was like, oh God, I hope nobody heard that. And also there was a girl in the room too, and when he dropped that word, her face went. And I'm like, okay, yeah, good, awesome, okay, talk to you later. There was also another time where he had got into an argument with one of my co-hosts, and I was just like, nope, we're going to commercial. We're done, buddy. Have a good day. And that was strike 2. The first one was the cunt dropping. The second one was just the arguments they would get into us and the constant YouTube negativity. And then the third one, wow, I was so done with him. So Chris Stuckman did a review to a movie called To the Wander, and it was not a movie I was that interested in watching, and I was just interested to hear what other people thought about it. So I watched his review. Literally, I looked down at the comments. Guess whose name popped up? Web Movies Inc. And he said the most inappropriate. My God, it was awful. He said, this is not like word for word, but he said something along the lines of, "I'm gonna rape your girlfriend." What? I immediately sent him a message like, that is the most rudest and disrespectful thing you've ever said. And if you ever do something like that again, I'm done with you. I'm blocking your ass. And he's like, he sent me a message back. He's like, hey, you can't tell me what to do. I was just like, wow, you're not listening to me. Block. And that's the only time I ever banned or blocked somebody on my YouTube channel. The second one, he was like this guy who just kept annoying me, but not like posting videos or posting like comments like, what's this? He just would say like these weird shit. So I just blocked him. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry, I've been talking so long I didn't even look at the comments. Who's your favorite delinquent character, excluding the main guy from School? Ah, no learning. That was the guy I was gonna say. I got one better. Yusuke Urameshi. He is the quintessential delinquent character in any anime. He's like the go-to standard. Yusuke is a delinquent who doesn't give a fuck, has the most badass personality I've ever seen in an anime, and also has a caring heart. You know, it's really rare to see a delinquent actually give a fuck sometimes. So I really like that. Let's see. I understand it when it comes to series, but what about movies? It doesn't take that much time to check it out. Believe it or not, buddy, it actually does take a long time, especially since I'm on deadlines that I set for myself. I'm on deadlines that I set for myself, so it doesn't really give me a lot of like wiggle room to watch some of these movies. I'll try to make the effort, but sometimes it's just really hard. And again, I hate to be pestered. John Ivy. Didn't know you were Filipino, so am I. Hashtag Pinoy Pride. Oh man, high five, buddy, high five. Tony, do you like the voice actor Kent Williams? Dude, I love that guy. That guy has such a unique, like he has such a distinct voice that even when he tries to voice another character, I immediately know that that's Ken Williams voicing the character. Like he can never trick me. I know that's him. Just ignore them, Tony. They just want attention from you because you reply to our comments daily, and I guess they become envious and just have a need to spam. And we've all been there, man. Best you can do is ignore and move on. I've been doing that. Again, I just felt like venting out to anybody who watches. Do you know any anime that has political plot? Not a lot, honestly. I probably should look into that. Tony, what anime would you recommend that isn't so popular? Right now, I would recommend Defrag, which is honestly one of the best comedy animes I've seen in about 4 years. New. I mean, I saw like Is This a Zombie? And I really like that. I still love it. But what I mean by best is like best new one. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. I hear everyone bitching about freaking the new Sword Art Online season. I hear people talking about like Noragami. Let's see Kill la Kill, but no one talks about Defrag. Like Defrag is one of my lowest viewed anime reviews, and I don't think that's by accident. Not a lot of people know about Defrag. Probably the most underrated anime of the year so far. Probably one of the best animes I've seen all year. I had so much fun watching that anime. Oh, in fact, I actually watched it recently, like about a few days ago while I was cooking dinner. I just got really bored watching this one anime that I'm about to review. I was like, man, I just don't want to watch this anime. I want to watch something fun. Oh, Defrag. Put it on, I feel so happy. Web Movies Eat closed his channel. Feel happy about that. Fucking Thank you. Another pox has been removed from the world. A disease has been rid from YouTube for good. Thank you, Lord. I hope he never makes another YouTube channel. Happy I found your channel. Watch Panty and Stalking with Garbell. I need a season 2. I agree with you, Cookies 5072. Oh, guys. Best comment of the night right here. Ready for this? From Maximo Legris. Fuck you. Fuck you too. I love that comment. Congrats on being on TV, making your big break. Do you consider the show Boondocks an anime because of its art style? I hope to see more awesome reviews. I do not. Mortal. I do not consider Boondocks an anime. It was made here in America, but it does have the anime style to it. I'm not gonna deny that. Just it has the old school anime style, and not in the good way, the bad way. Limited, stilted animation. I hate when animes do that. Now, in the later seasons, they got better because they had a bigger budget and everything, so I was happy about that. Whew. This is an interesting question. Oh, by the way, from Juvia, I'm getting off now. Good night, BCG. I hope you have a good night. I did. I'm glad you joined us. Have a good night as well. Take care. From Christian Alonso again. Which would you say is the most controversial review, anime or film? Of the year or of all time? Because that list can be... I would say this year the most controversial review I did was actually a movie. Edge of Tomorrow, starring Tom Cruise. Everybody said it was the best movie of the year, or the best movie of the summer. I wholeheartedly disagree. As much as I found the concept interesting, and Tom Cruise was freaking great in the movie as always, I never found it that compelling. I never got attached to the characters. I felt like they were all hollow. They all lacked development. The story got annoying at times, going back and forth or repeating the same day. I thought would be pretty interesting, but I got bored. I mean, when I was more focused on eating my candy than what was on screen, that is a bad fucking sign. So, yeah, that's my most controversial one. It has the lowest liked rating. Like, it has the lowest likes. It has 98, I believe, and it has probably one of the highest dislikes, up there with Noragami, which I would say is my second most controversial review of the year. Everybody wanted me to give it a good grade, and I was like, fuck no. Anime was decent. I'm not going to deny that. It has potential, and it did have some interesting story. It had some interesting story elements to it. But as a whole, it just really lacked in every sense of the word, from the characters to the story. I mean, it could have definitely been better. So those are the two most controversial reviews I've done this year. Tony, what do you think of the new Skull Island movie and the sequels to Godzilla and Pacific Rim? I'm excited for all of them. I hope that they fix all the problems that I had with Pacific Rim. Again, another controversial review I did because a lot of people loved the movie. And I was like, it was good. I mean, the characters. See, I remember I sent a message to one of my subscribers. He asked me, what are the categories that you consider when rating a movie or an anime? One of the highest ones I put up there was character. If I don't give a shit about what the characters are doing or what happens to the characters, then I'm not really going to give a shit about a movie or the movie. The characters in a movie are put in the movie so that people have something to attach themselves to. If not, we would just be watching a documentary or something. So, I'm hopeful. Hopefully they fix all the mistakes that they had and be awesome. Well, good night, Tony. Respect, man. Peace out. Okay, Turk boy, you take care as well, man. Thanks to you for watching. See, I got you learning. Damn it, Tony. Lol. You got me with the Yusuke. I know how to get you, man. Would you think of rewatch month? Where would you watch some anime? Is animes you have watched a long time ago, like Shakugan no Shana? I actually have been thinking about that, Anime Holic. I was thinking of doing like a whole revisit series where I revisit an old anime once every month and see if it held up or it's not as good as I remembered it. The first one I wanted to do was actually Ninja Nonsense, which I actually watched a few nights ago when I didn't have any internet. Fucking, I'm so reliant on the internet now that when it crashes, I literally sit in my room saying, what am I gonna do now? Like, I have no internet. It's terrible. It's like like when I was a kid, when the cable went out, I freaked out. I was like, oh shit, what am I gonna watch now? What am I gonna do with my life? Now it's the internet. If the internet goes out, I'm fucking fucked. Would you cosplay as Senketsu? I mean, how would I be able to cosplay as him? He's like a piece of clothing. It literally means I would have to dress myself together, and I might be able to pull it off, maybe. I'll think about it. Collab with Shadow ACX one day? I'll say this. If you all comment on his page saying, hey, you should collab with the Black Critic guy, I'll make it so. I wouldn't mind collaborating with the guy. I just never talked to him, that's why. So I'll try to talk to him. I've been trying to talk to other YouTubers. I've been doing really well. I reached out to Lutunes, who actually left. He was actually at the Fandom Awards, and he actually he sent me a Twitter message saying, "Hey, you're on the screen, man." I was like, "Oh, wait, you're there? Oh, that's awesome." What's going on with BCG Unplugged? Again, as I said earlier, Leah, I don't think you were here for it, but I'm trying to get back to that channel. I'm trying to do what I planned to do with it, which was make a channel where I just shot the shit and talked about, random stuff and go on journeys and stuff. It really took a lot out of me because I have to like splice the videos together and stuff. I want to make it interesting, not just something randomly doing. I'll probably try to do something this semester in high school with my vlog channel, like the BCD Unplugged. We'll see what happens. What is the most epic anime soundtrack / opening? The most epic? Ooh, that's hard. I would say Attack on Titan is definitely up there with epicness, because, oh man, that soundtrack is just all sorts of epic. I would say also Kill la Kill had a pretty epic soundtrack. Openings, though. God, there's so many epic openings. Believe it or not, I always thought that the opening to Sword Art Online was freaking epic as hell. As much as people are very twisted about the first season, that you can't deny that opening was pretty awesome, though. That opening was really sweet. The opening to Watamote is freaking epic, actually. I mean, I did not see that one coming. It was hilarious. Let's see. Well, I'm heading out, BCG. Fun live chat, though. Have a great day, my friend. TN Showbiz, you take care. You definitely need to talk again, TN. Definitely need to talk again. So, hit me up on Facebook or something. While people are leaving. Lag. The lag is too great. Oh, there's lag? Ooh. Well, we are reaching the final 17 minutes, so there's that. I would love a rewatch anime series. All right, definitely. I would like to know your thought. Oh, okay, yes. Sorry, I spent so much time reading the comments, I forgot about one thing I actually did want to talk to you guys about. So, as you all know, there was a news story about anime in Japan or manga in Japan. In fact, here, let me show you it. I share my screen once again. This one right here. Sexual illicit Japan manga evades new laws on child pornography. And they have this whole article written here in this 3-minute video and stuff. When I first watched the video, I gave it the benefit of the doubt. It's CNN after all. I was like, I'll definitely give them the benefit of the doubt. I know, backtracking a little bit. Usually, I don't like talking about news topics on my channel or politics. My channel is mainly to serve as a place where we could talk anime, movies, TV show, everything under the entertainment umbrella. I hate talking about politics. That doesn't mean I'm not politically driven or involved. I mean, there'll be points in my life where I am, or where I feel like the cause is worth giving attention to. And whenever I would hear stories about how anime is causing this, or a movie caused our kids to be late to school and all that stuff, I just ignore it, honestly, because it's all bullshit. It's literally scapegoating something to blame. Like, it's basically you put blame on something else to stop blame on yourself. It kind of reminds me of the movie South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, where the parents, instead of taking responsibility for their kids' actions, they blame Canada for all their kids' misdeeds, which makes it blow out of proportion. And so when CNN did this news report, again, I gave them the benefit of the doubt. I said maybe they actually do a news report that shows both sides of the argument. They did not. They did not. And it was atrocious how biased, manipulative, and just terrible that news article was. It's not even a news report. It's a fucking opinion piece. It's an editorial about how somebody feels about anime. And the fact that this guy, Will Ripley, who wrote this bullshit article and did the news report, this guy had no idea what the fuck he was talking about. He shows this manga in his hand. He's like, "Oh, look, I think that's blood," and he censors it, making it seem like it's some type of graphic image. But the problem with that is, actually, I want to show you guys it real quick. Hold on. It's actually the picture right here. So this picture right here, you see this, right? He's holding it and it makes it seem like it's so graphic down here, when honestly it's just their legs. And there are two things about this picture I want to point out. First off, you see this light right here? See this shiny glimmer right here? See that line? That's a plastic covering. Plastic covering. See, it made it seem like any kid could go into this store and actually pick up a manga as explicit maybe as this and just willy-nilly just read it. But no, there's a plastic covering making sure that if anybody were to pick it up, they just couldn't just read it out of nowhere. They understand that this material may not be suitable for some ages. And he doesn't even point that out in the entire article. Secondly, you see this little red box down here? That red box? I don't know what it says because it's blurred out, but I'm guessing that must be some sort of warning saying children under the age of 18 can't read this book. Again, nowhere is that mentioned in this news article. It's very biased, one-sided, very unprofessional, and straight up manipulative in every sense of the fucking word. That's what pissed me off about this so much. And the fact that it came from CNN, the most trustworthy news station in the world, CNN. And they did such a biased piece with no research put into it whatsoever. Not only that, it really pissed me off that they interviewed Ken Akamatsu. And the reason this pissed me off is because Ken Akamatsu does not draw manga, or does not draw like doujinshi. Now, if this article was about how doujinshi was accessible to younger kids, that might have made a much more interesting topic. and maybe even delve into the fact that doujinshi is just a subcategory of what is big, like of the bigger picture, which is manga, which has many subcategories. But the fact that he said that all of this was child porn was disgraceful and just irresponsible at the fact that he didn't even do his research. I mean, seriously, that's like me doing doing a book report about a book dealing with slavery, and I said like all the white people were good, and the black people, they tried to revolt because they just didn't like working and all that stuff. I didn't even read the book, so I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I didn't want to. The reason I kind of mentioned this earlier, that I tried to make a video for this 5 times, and each time I did, I just came off as rambling, which I'm doing right now because it's a live chat, so I can do something like that. But I didn't want to ramble for that video. I wanted to be clear and concise with my points. But each time I couldn't hold it in me. I was just so fucking mad at how terrible that news report was and how fucking biased it was. And going back to the whole Ken Akamatsu thing. Ken Akamatsu draws ecchi harem manga. He has nothing to do with doujinshi or writing doujinshi or anything of that nature. Why would you interview a guy like that? It was just a terrible news story, a terrible and biased article. And you know what was even more irritating? Here, I want to show you this one too. Hold on. I hated how they described otakus. Right here, in this area. Let me just make it bigger. So, as you can see right here, it says the district is a known hub for otakus, obsessive members of anime and manga fandom, a worldwide group of avid followers of the genre. Now, I wasn't mad that they called us members of the anime manga fandom. I wasn't mad at the worldwide group of avid followers of the genre. I was mad at this word, obsessive. Obsessive just gives a very negative light on the word otakus. It makes it seem like all we do is we sit around in a room, watch anime, and obsess about doing things in anime doing things in real life that we see in anime, which isn't the truth at all. Why couldn't it be like the district is a known hub for otakus, devout fans and members of anime and manga, a worldwide group of avid followers of the genre? Doesn't that sound more pleasing, devout instead of obsessive? I mean, the wording and just the way that they did it, man, still pisses me off to this day. I was so fucking mad and sad. Sad, man. It's CNN. Of all the fucking people in the world, it had to be CNN. I expected a story like this, like from Fox News, the most hypocritical and conservative news station there is, or like MSNBC, a very liberal news station, but also has very biased outlooks on life. Don't deny it. It's the truth. Oh, that's my true feelings about that news article. It just really pissed me off that they didn't do their work. If they did this story about how doujinshi is bad and how they shouldn't make it accessible, which I seriously doubt that in Japan they don't have some type of fucking law or filter to stop people from buying doujinshi. I mean, seriously, they act like it's just the Wild West out there. Like anybody could just reach for porn and it'd be okay. They didn't do their work. They didn't do a single bit of research. It is seriously a really biased, half-assed news report. That's the whole point of it all. That's my thoughts on it. I'm done talking about it because I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's fucking bullshit. So yeah. I feel better. I got that out of my chest. Feel good. Anyway, we got 6 minutes left in this live chat, so be sure to post all your comments now. And real quick, since I have the time to do so, um, I will be. Oh, by the way, to answer your question, Juliet Byrne, doujinshi is actually not fan-made manga. There are actually people that make doujinshi for real and they sell it. Now, of course, you just can't buy this in any other place. You would have to go buy it at a store of some sort. But sometimes, even at some comic conventions, they sell it out in the open, which I find kind of weird. But they do put covering over it, so it's not like it's out there for everyone to see. There is some type of filter, so I respect them for that. And they even have a big sign like, okay, doujinshi, this is for like people that are 18 and older, so they understand what they're doing. It has a big fan base, you know. It's that's what they want. It's fine. You can have it. I'll be editing very diligently for the next 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, because I have a lot of videos that I want to release before I leave for Tennessee this Wednesday. So there'll be an anime review out today, or in a few minutes today. It will be released at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There'll also be a new top 10 list, a new We Live Film video on We Live Film, and 3 special videos coming your way actually. So stay tuned for all those. I'm gonna really enjoy doing those videos too. So stay tuned for all those, and yeah, let's see some of these questions. It's good to let your feelings out. Way to go, Tony. Yeah, you know me. Off to bed, nighty night. All right, anime loving bagpiper, you take care. Who would be your waifu? Who would be in your waifu harem? Like, well, Yakumo, of course. Hari Suzumiya. Mako from Kill la Kill. Inaba. Lum from Yurisen Yatsuda. Bell Dandy. Euclid Wood, actually, from Is This a Zombie? Yugi Nagato. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Oh, well, that's all the ones that come to mind right now. 4 minutes, by the way, guys. 4 minutes, and then I'm closing up shop. And then I'm actually going to update my banner and everything with the new banner design that Vatican Fibre, I hope that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to put that up, so I'm really excited. I can't wait to see it. Oh, man, it's going to be great. And for those of you who are kind of like dwindling out, I know, because my live chat literally is at 51 when it was at like peak of 75. So thank you all for coming out. I really enjoyed it. A lot of comments. So thank you guys for coming, spending this 2 hours with me as I ramble and talk about nonsensical things that don't really matter. So I appreciate it. 501 comments. I literally just refreshed my page. 501 Holy fucking God. That is a lot of, oh my God. It's a lot of comments. Lot of comments. Damn. There's a lot of comments. I'm gonna just not review those right now and just go back to the main page. Jeez, that is a lot of comments. What do you think of the new Sailor Moon anime? I have not seen it yet. I'll probably check it out soon. I might. You know what? I'm also thinking about doing like first episode reaction videos. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet, but I'll think about it. Hey, when I publish my manga, would you read it? Yes, I would. I would actually like to know what it's about. Sorry, I got dibs on Haruhi unless you want to get killed. Well, you know what they say, man. It is a good day to die. Hard. I, I know I said I was going, but Tony, I'm sure I speak for most of us in saying that you should make a video about this, so that you can add your voice to all of ours. Believe it or not, you do have some kind of influence. So if you would be kind enough and please do make a CNN, please do make a video. CNN will hear us. I might do it. I'm thinking about it. Um, Again, it's just something that I really don't. I really would hate just to do that. I just. But you're right. We should let our voices be heard. So it's something I should put more focus on. You know, not just ignore it or sweep it under the rug because it's just another thing that the media talks about that they don't fucking understand. It should be brought up and spoken by people who do understand it. Anyway, it's 12 o'clock, guys, so you know what that means. It's a new day. A new day for new videos and everything. So stay tuned for all the new videos that are coming up. Thank you once again for watching the monthly live chat. I always enjoy watching it, although I am out of drink now, so that kind of makes me a little sad. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for helping me break 20,000 subscribers. 30,000, here we come. Let's see if we can break 30,000 by the end of the year, guys. That's the new goal now. 30K. Spread the word about the Black Critic Guy or whatever. I'll think of a name for my fans, I guess, while I'm in Tennessee. Like, what do I call people that are fans of the Black Critic Guy? So, until then, guys, thank you for watching. More videos to come. And until then, guys, hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. Welcome to the Black Critic Guy. Like this video if you really enjoyed it. And I'm Tony Watt II, the Black Critic Guy. Till then, peace, YouTube.